Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a full drugstore makeup tutorial. Okay, so Ulta is considered drugstore on one side, and the other side is like their prestige, which you find their more expensive brands. So a lot of my stuff I got from Ulta, and some stuff I got from CVS and Walgreens. Okay, so only one thing that I'm using that is not quite affordable because I wasn't thinking and I didn't go buy the right sponge, but I am using a beauty blender. And yes, I know beauty blenders are 20 bucks. Okay, I know. So the e.l.f. sponge, I did want to go and buy that sponge, so maybe another video I'll do a little review on the really like I think $5 or $6 e.l.f. sponge, which is a dupe for the beauty blender. All right, so if you're new to my channel and this is your first time stopping by, just want to say thank you. We get real cute over here. Okay, we do some creative stuff. So if you like what you see, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and I always respond. So you have some people who just don't respond. I respond, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be showing you the products, but I'm going to be putting the price of each product like right here in this area or this area. Either way, it'll be up here somewhere telling you the exact price of everything that I'm using. Everything that I'm using pretty much is like a dupe for what I would use of my more expensive products. And if you watch my videos, I use my NARS foundation and my Tarte concealer and my Laura Mercier setting powder and my Anastasia contour, my Anastasia brow. So everything will be dupes, sort of, kind of. It'll be a little twist on it for this tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with the ColourPop brow pencil. I know my lights are super bright. Anyways, it's the ColourPop brow pencil, and this is their Brow Boss pencil. Okay, so it has the spoolie on one end, and of course the pencil on the other side. I got the color dark brown. This is the color I would wear in my Anastasia brow wiz. So let's see how I like this pencil. So usually I'll skip through my brows because y'all already know what's up. But today I'm going to actually show you with this brow product, because you know how I use my other brow product, how I do this. All right, I always just trace the bottom of my brow out first, just carve that out like that. So we got the shape of the brow that I want. Then I'm gonna go on top, and I'm going to do the same thing. And I will tell you at the end if I like the products that I'm using, because I've heard a lot of things about this brow product, but me personally, I've never used it. So we're going to see today if we like this or not. So one thing I am noticing about it is I have to like go over my brow a million cajillion times. And with my Anastasia, I don't really have to do that. So if I had one little negative already, that would be it. And yes, I need my eyebrows done, so don't focus on that. So this is first brow. What did y'all think? Now let me know what y'all think about the brows. All right, so moving on to this eye. And then of course I'm going to conceal them, and I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the color Dark 42. I do like the ColourPop concealers. They're actually really good, so I do recommend these for sure. And I will put the price of these concealers right here, so you know if you're interested. And like I said, I got these from Ulta, but you can order them online as well if you want to. Okay, so blend that out, and I'm going to use my Morphe setting powder. This is in the color Banana Rich. I was using this as a palette for my orange liner. So if y'all wondering like what the heck is she scraping on, that's what I'm scraping on. This is my Morphe powder in the color Banana Rich. And I'm going to use this to set my eyelids. Okay, so we're done with the eyebrows. We're gonna move on to the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm gonna be using, of course, Juvia's, and I always use Juvia's in a majority of my videos, and that's because Juvia's is already super affordable. Okay, so this product is also found on the drugstore side of Ulta, so you can find it like located like next to NYX or something like that, but you can buy these from Ulta and they're really good. I'm going to be using two today. I'm going to be using the chocolates and the nudes. You've seen me feature these in a video before, so nothing new there. And we're going to create a cute little eye. It won't be anything too major. Maybe it will, I don't know. Y'all know how I am. So I'm just going to stamp this color on. And I'm using this dark brown right here in the palette. There are two dark browns. This one's more, it's a little bit more rich. And the other one's a little bit more on the grayer scale, but it's still chocolate. That's what we have so far. And then I'm going to go in with concealer. This is their hydrating camo concealer. I like this concealer. I haven't tried it yet, but I like the applicator on it. Like, look how big the applicator is. Like, whoa. That's a big applicator. Put a little bit of that on the back of my hand to go ahead and do a full cut crease. So I'm just gonna connect the line that we already made. Go in with the shade. It's a little bit peachier. Yeah, that's better. This one here. I'm going to just blend out the edges just so we have a smooth transition into that light color. Just want to make sure everything is blended. Okay, so now I'm going to add some liner. I'm using my Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black. This is my favorite gel liner of all time. I've never really used an expensive gel liner. I've always used this one because this one has just been so good to me. Okay, so I'm gonna start around about here. I'm gonna drag that in. I'm gonna grab a different eyeliner pencil because that pencil was doing something weird. Okay, so I just added a wing onto it and I'm gonna clean it up after we get to the face. here. So we added the wings on. So let's move on to the face. We're gonna come back to the eyes to finish them up later. All right, so we're going to be trying a new foundation today. I have never tried this foundation, but I heard really, really good things about it. And I wanted to find a really good dupe for what I already currently use. And I really do like my NARS 24-hour long wear foundation. Like, I really love that foundation. So I went on Ulta.com and I found, okay, so these here are the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundations. I feel like these would be literally the closest thing to my NARS Radiant foundation because it's a fresh wear, so it's going to give you more of a dewy, semi-matte look. I would say more on the dewy side than more on the matte side. So I couldn't find a shade that was perfect for me, so I'm in between 510 and 515. So I bought them both, and of course I put the prices of both of these here. They did have a deal on Ulta.com, and that's why I got both of them. All right, so I'm going to do 2 pumps of 515. See how like liquidy it is? It kind of is giving me the same consistency of my NARS. And then I'm gonna do a couple of squirts of the 510, which is the lighter shade. So one is too light for me, and the other is too dark. So we gotta get our mix on. I used to mix all my foundations back in the Gap, and then I finally found a perfect shade, so I don't have to do that anymore. But for drugstore foundations, I never found a shade that was like my perfect match, and I always had to mix them. So that's what we're doing today. And it does have a fragrance in it, maybe. At least that's what it smells like. But I'm loving the finish of that. Look at that. Looks like skin. I love that. I'm gonna do one more squirt of each for my forehead and finish out the rest of my face. I try not to put it directly under my eyes because that's where I will apply concealer. Really liking that though. Like, that really looks like skin. I'm digging that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with 2 different concealers. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. and my ColourPop. This is the one we use to conceal the eyebrows. I'm going to put a little of this one right underneath. On the chin. Cupid's bow around the nose, and a little bit on the forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and this is in the color Medium Golden. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just place it right here. It's really bright and it's kind of peachy. So I'm just putting it right there in the inner tear duct. And I'm going to use the other concealer to clean up my wing while the under my eye gets a little bit drier. Okay. Then I'm just going to blend out the concealer we put on our face. And like I said, I just want this lighter shade to be right here. So my placement, it's just like right in the inner. This part is just gonna brighten me up a whole lot. So I'm making sure not to blow that one out like I did the other one. And I really like how that brightens my under eye up. Like, I love that a lot. It takes a lot for me to like a concealer because I'm such a oldie but a goodie type of person. And I'll stick with one product until the freaking wheels fall off. But y'all, I'm gonna have to get more of these in different colors. Come on through, elf. Like, I love the way it blends out. I love how it brightens under the eyes. Look at that. Woo. I love a good snatched under eye. I'm just going to blend out the rest. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Banana Rich powder again, and I'm just gonna set the under eye area. Okay, so far, cause my lighting is like tripping, it looks really good, but let's see. I can't help the lighting situation. It's just not in my favor today. I'm gonna go in with my contour palette. This is a True Complexion Contour Palette by Black Radiance. I love, love, love this palette. As you can see, these colors are like gone. So I'm just gonna contour. I always mix both of those. And I'm gonna contour my cheeks. Just to bring some color and depth back to the skin. Even though we already have like major color with this foundation, honey, which I love. Y'all will see later when I come back or change angles or something, because I guess the way that I'm facing in my room is not giving me the lighting like I usually have when I'm in my other area, but my husband's working. So I had to switch from the den to the room. Love. All right, so I may use the highlighter that's in that. No, it's not bright enough. I'm still gonna use my Juvia's Place Nefertiti highlighter because it's drugstore and it's inexpensive. So I'm gonna use this highlighter like always. Use my Dewy Finish NYX setting spray, and I'm just going to literally, it's brand new, drown my face in this. And I'm gonna use my Clean Beauty Blender. This is the pinker one. I need some new ones. And I'm just going to press all of that product down into the skin. Takes away some of that cakiness from adding powders and whatnot. Okay, and we're gonna spray our face one more time towards the end. But I always spray it a little bit before I put highlight. Y'all, this highlighter is so bright. I love this highlighter. Look how natural and pretty is it? Love it. Okay, so now we're going to move on to putting our eyelashes on. And these, ICU Lash Lounge is an affordable lash company, so I always use them in all of my videos now, and they actually have a bundle deal going on their site. So visit ICULashLounge.com and get that bundle deal, honey, because some of the best lashes, the ones I always wear, are in those bundles for a great deal. So I have this other from Love Me Hair, which is where I got my wigs from. They sent me some lashes in the mail with my wig, and I think I'm gonna put those on. They're kind of remind me of the Demi Wispy lashes, which are my favorite drugstore lash. So if you're looking for a natural lash, Ardell Wispies or Demi Wispies are my favorite. So those could be a type of lash that you could buy from CVS, Walmart, Ulta, Walgreens. They all have that brand, okay? So, like I said, I am putting the glue on the lashes, and then I'm going to sit them down to get a little dry, like a little tacky, not all the way dry, but just enough so where the lash goes on super easy. I'm using my duo glue. This glue, it comes in black. It has a little wand on it, which is why I love it. This is the wand on this. I love that. Instead of like squeezing it out and wasting product, I never waste product with this one. So I'm gonna let those get a little bit, dry down a little bit. And I'm going to put some eyeliner on my bottom lash line. Sorry y'all, I'm not at my desk like I usually am. So I'm all over the place in this room. So if you see me moving around a lot, that's why. So I'm just gonna place some eyeliner down. Like that. Just place them down just how I would if I had tweezers. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, put my lips on, and then we're gonna come back and talk. Okay, so I have finished the rest of my face. and change my clothes, put on some cute little earrings, and we're done. Okay, so this is the finished look from the all drugstore products. So I'm really digging most of these products because y'all are new to watching what I'm doing, but a lot of these products I didn't use or even try it until now. So let's talk a little bit about what I liked and what I really didn't like. Now, the eyebrow pencil, which is what we started with, was okay. Like, I'm so used to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which the ColourPop would kind of be a dupe for that. It didn't give me as much pigment. I had to keep like going and kind of tracing over it to get the desired color that I wanted. So, I mean, they still turn out really pretty and natural. So it got the job done, but that wouldn't be like an eyebrow pencil that I would be reaching for, just being totally honest. Eyeshadow palettes, y'all already know I've done a whole video on the Juvia's Place mini palettes, and I used 2 of those on my eyes today. The e.l.f. concealer. Honey, I'm gonna go back and buy all of them. I absolutely love the e.l.f. concealer. I will be incorporating those in my everyday routine now. That peachy creamy one was just like perfect for like brightening under the eye for my skin tone. I absolutely loved it. And for $6, honey, let me get them all. Like, I'll need them all, okay? The foundations, love the foundations. Now, I'm a combination girl, so I'm oily in the middle of my face and kind of like normal to dry on the outside. So sometimes I like a little dewy finish, and sometimes I like my absolute matte finish, just depending on what time of year it is. Well, it's summertime, but I'm feeling, you know, I want to be a little glowy. So those foundations are bomb, y'all. Like the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundations, amazing. Like the quality, the feel of them on my face. They did have a slight fragrance when I was putting it on, but it has disappeared. It's not like something that I'm continuing to smell, because that would have gotten on my nerves, but it went away after it dried down. The Morphe setting powder, I always use that in my normal videos. My Juvia's Place Nefertiti highlighter, I use that in all my videos. The Dewy NYX setting spray, that setting spray runs about $5, I believe, and of course I put the prices when I was talking about it, but that spray is bomb. Like NYX setting sprays are amazing. They have the dewy finish, which is the one I use today, and then they have the matte finish, and I used to use that one as well. So like I said, it depends on what time of year it is, to which type of setting spray I use. But always love those, and they're inexpensive, so you don't have to go buy a super expensive setting spray thinking that's just going to be the best result. No, sometimes the cheaper setting sprays or the cheaper brands can give you a better quality than a higher end brand. It just depends, you know. But and the eyelashes were a pair of lashes that I got in a box with this wig, honey. So I just threw these on because the other ones I was gonna put on was a little too full for this look. And I wanted to kind of show off the wing and the eye. I don't want the lash to be too big. So I just put on this natural little lash. And like I told you before, a dupe for a natural lash like this would be the Demi Wispies by Ardell or the original Wispies. Those were like my go-to lash when I did buy lashes from the drugstore. Now I wear all ICU Lash Lounge lashes, but when I did, those were my go-tos, okay? And then on the lips today, I used the contour stick actually to line my lips. So this is the Black Opal contour stick in Suede Mocha. It's a warmer shade because my eyes are warm. So I used that to line the lips. And then I placed Praline lip gloss on top of it, and then put NYX's lip gloss Shy on top. So every one of those products, the foundation stick, which is I use for contouring, is pretty much gone. So it's down to the end. But that stick costs around like $9. The NYX butter gloss is about $5, and then the NYX Lingerie lip gloss in the color Shy. That one I think is $7 if I'm not mistaken. And I'll put the prices up here just so we're not like confused on how much I paid for lip products. But I always use inexpensive lip products. I don't use expensive lip glosses and lipsticks and things of that nature. I feel like I love my NYX. I love my ColourPop. NYX and ColourPop, they're like my main lip products. So you can get a bomb look with anything. So just, you know, use what works for you. But this is like a perfect nude care, like the nude combination for me, for my skin tone. So I really, 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 really loved this lip. Okay, so that's pretty much it on the full drugstore makeup tutorial. Y'all, it looks like I use like super expensive foundation and concealer and all of that, but I did. Like, I'm loving this. Like, I'm gonna be using that foundation so much more and that concealer. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know in the description box below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, can you go ahead and please do that for me? It only takes one little click, 1 millisecond. Just go click, click, click for me. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any new looks, like I always say, that you want to see, let me know and I will do them. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials. That's where I post the majority of my content and where I do Facebook lives and sometimes Instagram lives. So you can go and visit me over there as well. I love y'all, and until we meet again.